Okay, this is a reading for all signs. Gonna touch on what 2018 has in store for you, what your focus is gonna be in 2018. Okay. So Aries is up first. Aries, what you are gonna be focusing on is making big life changes. Now, this could be in connection with your love life, your emotions. What that could mean is that you could be deciding whether or not to make a big, serious commitment to somebody. So, marriage, moving in together. If you're married, then maybe you're considering divorce. So, these are big life changes that are emotional to you. And they would change your whole world, your whole life. It could also mean that you might be considering moving, or changing jobs. It could mean you're maybe deciding if you should take a big trip. So that's going to be your focus in 2018, is big life changes and whether or not you should do it. So just know that in 2018 you will have to make some hard decisions. Okay. Taurus, in 2018, what you're going to experience is you're going to realize a truth about yourself, that you're growing restless and you want more adventure, more unconventional things in your life. So what does that mean? Well, it could mean that you may decide that you want to change jobs to where you might get to travel more, because you're feeling restless. You want to go see the world. If you're married, it could mean that either you want out of the marriage because you realize that there's other things out there for you, or it could mean that you might ask your partner for more unconventional way to be together, or a more unconventional sex life, or just something that spices it up. It could mean that you just want a more unconventional life in general. Now, the reason this is going to happen to you is because Uranus in 2018 is going to start making its way into your 7th house. So, I'm sorry, not your 7th house, your 1st house. So what the planet of Uranus is it's the planet of chaos, disruption, and it can, basically it can make things in your life just more unconventional and disrupt the old paradigm. So so you will find yourself wanting to have this sort of different type of life. Definitely different than what you're leading right now, okay? So it could be in your love life, it could be in your work life, it could be in both, okay? So, and Uranus transit is for 7 years. So you're going to be experiencing this for the next seven years. So just stay level-headed. Don't make any rash decisions. Just recognize that that's happening, and that you can make some changes in your life, but just make sure that they're not disrupting everybody around you. And then also just make sure that you're taking full account of what changes you're making, because what Uranus can do is it can really make you feel so restless that you could make rash decisions, and it's better that you at least give yourself enough time to weigh all the pros and cons, okay? Gemini. Alright, Gemini. What 2018 holds for you is you may make a decision to leave a job where you had a lot of security and going into a field or a job where there isn't a whole lot of security. So you could and you might even move somewhere where it's more expensive to live. So you're gonna be surprised by like how much how hard it is to stay above water in connection with money. You might have lots of like little jobs or contract jobs, freelance gigs, where you're making like just enough to get by, but it's sort of like you're breaking even on, and it's hard to keep the jobs coming in, or like it's sort of this nomadic lifestyle, and it's gonna start to worry you. There's gonna be a lot of like feeling of being trapped in this sort of life now where you don't have enough money to do what you want to do, or you can't make enough money. There's something like that. So so just try your best to save your money. I know it's gonna be tough, or you might be okay with it, but like it's just gonna be one of those things where like it's just not what you're used to. You worry that it may not be enough money, or you worry about where your next paycheck's gonna come from, something like that. But just to try your best to, save your money, and you'll be able to get through it. Cancer. Okay, Cancer. In 2018, you might be making some quick judgments in connection with your career, and it also could be in your love life. So your career, you may decide like you want to get a different job, or you want to work somewhere else, or something like that, and you'll make that decision like pretty quickly, and it might even surprise people that know you. Also, if you're married, you could see yourself getting divorced, or making some sort of judgment on the relationship. Or even, you don't have to be married, you could just be with somebody, but there could be some sort of judgment in connection with the relationship, in that like you're gonna put your foot down on something, and you're like not gonna take shit from anybody. So 2018 really has you like showing people who's boss, and being like the judge and jury, and you're going to be really quick with those decisions, and people are going to be like surprised. So good for you. Okay, Leo. All right, Leo, you're going to have a win in connection with your money, with your job money. You're going to be making a lot of money. You're going to be very content with the money that you're making. You're going to feel that you've sort of raised yourself into a higher position, a higher status, and you're going to enjoy it, and you're going to sort of rule the roost. You're going to let people know that like you're the boss now. So a pretty good year for you, Virgo. All right, so Virgo, in 2018, what you have going on is there's two things that you need to focus on. Number one is you need to really try hard to start thinking positively. You know, I know that it's hard sometimes, but negative thoughts, what I feel like is they're bringing in bad vibes and like bad people into your life, especially your love life, and you're sort of like, you might continue in 2018 to be plagued with like charlatans, people who are not honest, and it's gonna be you're gonna be very disillusioned by love, by people. There could be an element of loneliness, and so, but you have to realize that your own thoughts are manifesting this. So you really got to try to break yourself out of that cycle. And then also what I do see also though is that you will be starting to manifest like better things and better opportunities in your life. So it's gonna be a year of like starting new things, creating new things, and you're definitely gonna try to put these bad vibes behind you, but like it's gonna take some effort, okay? So try to think positive, Libra. Okay, Libra, what I see is that in 2018, you're going to realize a deep truth about yourself, okay? And you're going to like start to stand up for yourself. You're going to be, you're going to stick to your guns about what you want, who you want to be with, like what you're looking for, what you want out of life, like all these things. Like you're gonna start to really clarify those things and get down to business and say like, I'm not gonna accept anything less, which you absolutely should be like that, you know, like if you let people step all over you, that's what they're gonna do, you know. And so you're going to start to stick to your guns, but you're also at the same time going to not know exactly how to put those things to work, or like how to utilize those skills in the real world. So like you're still going to be guarded with people, with especially in your love life. You're not really going to be like totally stepping out and like getting involved with people and stuff, but like I think this year is just going to be that. It's just going to be like self-development, until you feel ready to actually put it to use and put it to work. So take that this year, take the time to really do a whole lot of self-improvement, and I think you'll see great things in the future. Also this year you might be getting a lot of like messages of well, you're gonna see a uptick in popularity this year, but what's interesting is that like you're not gonna be fully accepting it. So I don't know, do your best to try to, you know, like accept the things that are coming to you, but also, you know, just do lots of self-improvement this year. Scorpio. Alright, Scorpio, in 2018, what you're going to see is you're going to be taking leaps of faith in your love life and also in your career. So you might change jobs. If you do change jobs, you'll make more money in whatever the new job is. You could go back to school. In your love life, you could see yourself going into a higher level of commitment with somebody. So that could be moving in together, marriage, having children. So that's what you're going to be doing in 2018. You're going to be taking leaps of faith that are going to produce huge life changes in your life, but it's all going to be good. You're going to enjoy it. Okay. Sagittarius. Alright, Sagittarius. In 2018, you're going to see yourself moving on from something that, you know, you used to do. So you might be leaving a job, retiring, just like moving on to something else. And because of this, you're going to like fear not having that same money coming in that used to be there. So you're gonna be a little bit of a miser. You're gonna be holding on to your money. So don't, you know, be too much of a, you know, of a miser, because you know, sometimes, you know, you got to be a little generous, but also you know, you're gonna leave whatever this position is, but you're also, once you leave this position, you're actually gonna get a lot of offers from like other companies, other people, or offers to do other things, and they're gonna interest you, but you're not gonna jump at the chance quite yet, because you might actually be leaving whatever you're doing like to have a real break. So you're gonna consider these other things that are coming your way, but like you're more content to just like do your own thing for the time being. So that's 2018 for you. Capricorn. Alright, Capricorn. So you're gonna be worried about a lot of things. You're gonna be worried in 2018 about money. You're gonna be working hard. So it's interesting because, like, you know, usually Capricorns do very well for themselves because they're hard workers. They're like the workaholics of the zodiac signs. So like, you really don't have anything to worry about. You know what it is? You could be worried about your job ending for some reason. So if you do contract work, or I don't know, there's worried in connection with like having to move on from your job. But you're a hard worker. You are going to be working hard in 2018. So I mean, even if you had to move on from your current job, you'd find a new one. So don't worry about it. Okay. Aquarius. Alright, Aquarius. In 2018, you're going to sort of have this like duality about you, where you're going to be wanting to collaborate with people, you're going to be wanting to work with other people, but then you're also going to have periods where you're going to need some solitude, and you might want to like work on your own, or you might need a break from working. So there's gonna be an overall theme of like working together and then taking a break, and it's going to be emotional for you. So I mean, if that could be in connection with work, or it could also be with relationship, meaning that you could be with somebody that would be like an on and off situation, where you'd be with them and then you guys would take a break and you would be off, and then you're on, and then you're off, and then you're on and you're off. And if you're married, like that same sort of thing, where you would be like a team together, you'd be working together to like make the marriage work and getting shit done, and then you guys would take like a break every now and then from each other. So just overall, like that's going to be your theme for 2018. It's going to be like on and off, on and off. Okay. Pisces. So Pisces, what I see is that you probably are going to start a new job in 2018, or you're going to create a new business, something like that. You're going to do very well for yourself. It's going to be an exciting year. In your love life, you're going to be kind of guarded. You could have had a heartbreak or an upset in 2017. So in 2018, you're going to be guarding your heart. You're going to make sure that like nothing derails you, and you'll be guarded in the career field, in just the idea that like you're going to be defending yourself in your ability to make money. And usually that's how people are when they get a new job. Like you come in like guns blazing because you want to impress people, and nothing wrong with that. So just keep it up, keep up the good work, and try not to be so guarded in your love life. I understand if you were hurt, but I think that you don't want that to manifest into something where you're totally shut off or closed off from other people. Okay. So that's your 2018. Alright guys, I hope you like that, and let me know if you'd like a personal reading, and thanks for listening.